Hi YouTube, welcome to the vlog. Well, it's not really a vlog anymore, but tonight is a little bit of a controversial issue to a lot of people. I'm going to start this video out by doing this right here. As y'all don't see, there's a YouTube channel I've been subbed to for a long time. This is what it looks like when Edward Tyndall is done. Unsubscribe. That would be Tarantula Cat. For those of you who do not like controversial videos and do not want to see why I did that, you can quit watching now and go to some of my other videos, because I've been done wrong and it's not right. And I'll go over that with you guys in this video. Then we'll get back to other videos. Tarantula Cat. Alright. A while ago, she did not have very many subscribers. She asked me to shout her out, so I did so, using my fame to gain her fame. After that, she went from only like 30 or 40 or 50, maybe 100, I'll give her the benefit of the doubt, to 9,000 plus subscribers in a very short amount of time. The reason why I have a problem is because me and Sarah, she's not a part of this video, this is all me, but me and Sarah decided that we were going to give away at the Tinley Park expo 60 Brachypelma vegan tarantulas, which we ended up giving away anyways. I'm going to go over some evidence here. This is our NARBC, North American Reptile Breeders Conference, Tinley Park, Illinois, October 13th and 14th. Speakers, YouTube personalities, Beginner's Burrow, Edward Tyndall, Jeepers Creepers, and Boxing Boa. Saturday 3 p.m. Tarantula Talk Live. Sunday 11 a.m. Tarantula Q&A. Now, that was going to take place, and because of her, it did not. And I'll let you know. And some other reasons as well, if y'all stick with me. Alright, here is Brian Potter. I'm going to go over this stuff and read it to you guys so you know. This is emails back and forth from Beginner's Burrow and Brian Potter to protect some of his identity. I do have the info though. And they might not want no trauma and drama and everything, but it is what it is. So, Brian Potter says, let's do it. Do you want to send me a schedule for both Saturday and or Sunday? I'll post it upon our website as well as Facebook page, sent from his iPhone. And then it goes Beginner's Burrow on May 29th at 4:05 p.m. He says, I am interested in possibly setting up a Q&A or discussion panel of tarantula YouTubers. I have a channel and I already have talked to a few others who are interested. Can you please put me in contact with the person I would need to talk to about setting this up? I want to start working out details as soon as possible. Thank you for your time. This is Philip, a friend of mine from Beginner's Burrow and a fellow YouTuber. Alright, Beginner's Burrow says, thank you for such a fast response. Let me get into contact with a few other people and work out the best times. I will get back to you as soon as I can. Brian Potter, great. Call anytime. That's Brian Potter on May 29th. Beginner's Burrow to Brian. Sorry that it took so long. Everyone is really busy, it seems. If the times are still open, we would like Saturday 3 p.m. and Sunday at 11 a.m. I know the show open at 11 a.m., but some of us have long drives and don't want to keep anyone late. Saturday will be a panel with us going over some topics. Sunday will be a Q&A where anyone can ask us questions. Both will be about an hour long. My channel is Beginner's Burrow, and I will be hosting this discussion panel. My guest will be Jeepers Creepers Tarantulas, Edward Tyndall, Boxing Boa. I will put a link in the channels below. Do you have a table and chairs there? What about a mic or two, since we have 4 people? If not, would it be possible to plug in a karaoke machine or 2? Will we be able to get an early set up if needed. Would it be possible to get VIP passes since we will be promoting this event heavily? I plan to try and work with at least 2 vendors to help promote this show, as well as our own channels and Facebook groups. We would also like to be able to record the setting up of the event for our videos on the expo. So even after the expo, we plan to promote it to encourage more tea keepers to come next year. My goal is to help make Tinley the #1 expo on the East Coast, if not the US, for tea invert keepers. If you have any questions, you can email me or call me anytime, and it gives all his information, my information, and Jeepers Creepers information. Okay, there's another one. Beginner's Burrow. Hello, to Brian. I just wanted to check in and see if you had a chance to look at my last email. Beginner's Burrow again, on a different kit. That was June 29th. Then June 12th, he asked him again, hello, I was just checking in to see if you had a chance to look over the email about the days and times. I don't mean to pester. You were just excited about getting started. Okay, and then on June 13th, next day, Brian Potter writes again. You can see right there, Brian Potter, right there, the next day. It's not coming in very clear, so you'll just have to take my word for it. Brian Potter, yes, this all works fine. I will get you scheduled, and on the website we have tables, chairs, and audio visual all set up. Brian Potter, Chicago Reptile, all his information. Okay, Beginner's Burrow on June 13th, 2018, circled. To Brian, this is great news. I will make the announcement tonight on my channel, and the others will soon follow. I have also made a 6x4 postcard flyer that will be contacting several online vendors and asked them to ship with their orders. I'm attaching a copy of this email for your approval. Last thing, I wanted to ask you about the VIP passes. Again, as I said, I would like to get in early for any setup, as well as recording the setup of the show and maybe interview some people. Thank you for the time and working with me on this project. Brian Potter on June 14th, the day after, says to him, to Beginner's Burrow, I have a question for you before I go with this. This is Wash Goss from the show. Beginner's Burrow got in an argument with Tarantula Cat and with I'm thinking of the name. Tarantula Cat and another YouTuber. I had the name at the tip of my tongue, but I don't. But she got in an argument with them, and Eerie Arachnids, that's the other one. He got in an argument with them on June 13th. June 14th, Brian Potter says, because Tarantula Cat told him that he only has 9 followers on Facebook. So, Brian Potter says, I have a question for you, as some concerns have come up. Do you only have 9 followers on Facebook? He's asking him that question because Tarantula Cat and Eerie Arachnids ran their mouth about it. We try to use well-known experts in their area of expertise and had some concern over your low number of followers on Facebook. This is in no way a dig on you, but we just try to keep our speakers as well-established and long-term experts in their field. Please try to understand our concerns. Beginner's Burrow says, I do not promote or use my Facebook page, is why I only have 9 followers. I plan to delete that page, I just have not gotten around to it. My YouTube channel has over 400 subs in only 4 months. I have over 200 followers on Instagram in less time. My guests have 2,000 and 10,000. I had 10,000 at the time. I myself have collected and cared for teas almost 2 years. My channel and what I talk about is being a beginner in the hobby and trying to encourage others who might be hesitant to give the hobby a try. This is why I get guests who are far more established than myself. My guests have decades of experience tarantula keeping, reptiles, and snakes. Here are 2 videos of what I plan to do. You can judge yourself, and he gives the links to the 2 videos. Now, with all that, Tarantula Cat screwed me out of being able to do that panel in Tinley Park because she called up there and told the people at Tinley Park that we were all inexperienced. That was going to be me, Jeepers Creepers, Beginner's Burrow, and Boxing Boas was going to be a part of that show. So, thanks a lot, Tarantula Cat. You cost yourself a subscriber. I cannot unshout out Tarantula Cat, but she has made me regret that I did shout her out. Her trying to gain fame off of other people and push other people all the way, or stepping on people, is not how I roll. I don't put up with that kind of crap. And as for another thing, that's not really what the biggest problem is with me. Jeepers Creepers has a niece. Her YouTube channel was Cool Critters with Cat. I did another shout out video of Cool Critters with Cat. It's still in my videos. You can find it somewhere. And Tarantula Cat had a problem with that, and she starts going behind everybody's back, talking on Facebook and stuff, how she don't know why that 9-year-old girl needs to be shouted out and all this kind of stuff, and she don't need to be on YouTube and everything else. Well, first off, I started my channel just to document things that I do. I didn't really care if people watched me or not. And I got grown really close and attached to a lot of my fans. And I've been a teacher all my life, teaching reptiles and stuff. My parents wasn't around a lot when I was younger, but somebody who always was Steve Irwin. And I watched him and I learned one thing from him: all life on this planet matters. It's very important. And I've lived by that my entire life. And I've always enjoyed passing on all the knowledge I could. Beginner's Burrow was trying to do something else, get people into the hobby, and it screwed them up. Tarantula Cat wanted to try to push a 9-year-old girl out of the way to gain her own self-fame. And I'll tell you, friends and fans, and haters and lovers alike, I hate making this video. I do. I really do. Here's another video I want to show you guys. You can see right here. This video here is a short clip of a bar. Right there, you see that guy? And this guy here, not wanting the camera in his face. Tarantula Cat. That is Tarantula Cat. The rest of that video has been deleted because it shows what a public, drunken nuisance or menace to society she can be. I watched this late at night on Facebook Live, and she was chasing people around until they threatened to take the camera away from her and beat her own ass because she would not leave them alone. So that's how she acts in public. I don't drink, smoke, or anything. If she does, that's fine. But again, children are our future. I shouted out that little 9-year-old girl because she's innocent. She has an innocent love and passion for a hobby. So I'm going to title this video The Dream Breaker, because that to me is what she is. And then there's more. After Tarantula Cat went and run the show for me and Jeepers Creepers Tarantulas and Beginner's Burrow and Boxing Boas, she has the audacity to go to a snake and show and set up a YouTube question and answer thing so she can steal Philip from Beginner's Burrow idea and her be up there. So that's another thing. And then she personally lied to me, and I do not like being lied to. I'm an honest person. I'll tell somebody honestly. If you ask me something, I'll tell you one or two things. It's none of your damn business, or I'll tell you exactly how it is. Well, Tarantula Cat told me personally that she started the YouTube Tarantula community. So I've even mentioned and shouted her out and gave her kudos. And nothing but good words about her have I said this entire time since the very beginning when she first started her channel. And she lied and said she started that up, when in fact she did not. It was Exotic's Lair that started that up. And then she went on to gain more fame by doing a YouTube video how she's exposing exotic's lair and this and that and the other. Just a bunch of long line of crap that it aggravates the hell out of me. If you are watching this, Tarantula Cat, I'm very ashamed of you and the way that you have been, and I'm not going to resubscribe to you through apology or not, because it's uncalled for, your actions, and for you to try to step on the toes of a small child while you're out doing whatever you do, and you're not innocent. You have a small handful of tarantulas and you want her to be a part of this community, and I've tried to make it where everybody can be a part of the community. That's fine, but you don't need to step on somebody else's dream. What I do, I put up videos and I try to teach people the good, bads, and uglies of reptile keeping, tarantula keeping, and everything else. Beginner's Burrow is well spoken. He knows his shit, and even though he's a beginner, he's trying his hardest with the most enthusiasm that he possibly could to do something great. And then what do? You go and crush that dream. That was a small dream for him, for me, and for thousands of other people, and at least 60 people that I was going to give tarantulas away to, which, when one of my dreams are crushed, I change it into another. I was still able to give 60-some tarantulas. We gave away 90-something tarantulas to people, just sending them off. But I wanted to be able to be in person and handing each tarantula out to each person. And I don't have a lot of bad things to say about a lot of people. This ain't necessarily a bad thing, it's just a fact. I'm disassociating myself with Tarantula Cat for the simple fact that that's not how I am. I'm not like that. I don't want to be associated with people that want to run their mouth about somebody like me or other people. Jeepers Creepers, and this don't have nothing to do with Jeepers Creepers or Beginner's Burrow, except the fact that I know what's went on, what happened. They don't want no part of any trauma and drama and baby's mama and all that kind of crap. But I want everybody to know why I unsubscribed to Tarantula Cat before she goes posting a whole bunch of crap about me all over the place. And it's fine if she does, it don't matter. The fact is that I'm trying to push peace, love, and happiness, and I'm trying to get as many children involved in this kind of stuff as possible, because whether she knows it or not, she's getting older every moment, and her life's already passing her by, and she's just now getting into whatever she's getting into, while kids that are innocent, enthusiastic about doing something, want to actually do something, and you try to step on them and push them out of the way for your own self and your own fame. No. I did not use my fame to gain you fame so you can push little kids out of the way. That's where I draw the line right there. Screwing me over out of the Tinley Park and my friends, which have become YouTube family to me. That really does piss me off, but not like trying to put the kids out. I just can't deal with it. And I hope you guys understand why things are the way they are with me and how I feel about it. I will not be subbing back to her. I will not be shouting her out. This will be the last time I mention her. And as far as I know, and that's it. I hope you're happy with yourself. You should give yourself a big pat on the back, Tarantula Cat, for trying to crush people's dreams for whatever reason. The world's not about you. It does not revolve around you. You're not the know-all, do-all, see-all, and into all things, and you're going to take the world by storm. The children are our future, whether you believe it or you don't. Oh, first live stream with a snake. S-N-E-K. It's not a snake. Snake, or whatever the hell you call it. It's a snake. S-N-A-K-E. But it don't matter. It doesn't matter. It's just the point that she rubbed me wrong. It ain't right. I'm going places. I've got stock. I've got stock all over. Thousands. Tens of thousands. This time next year, we'll be sitting on over 40,000 tarantulas. Hatching out tarantulas as we speak. These are getting blue. I don't know if y'all can see them or not. They'll be hatching out soon. We got breeding lawns out all over the United States, some outside of the United States. I'm never going to stop doing what I'm doing. and I'm always going to try to be educating kids and shouting out little kids and beginners, because I believe in everyone having an equal opportunity to do something. YouTube is a massive online social thing. We should try to promote everybody to do everything. And I've said in a lot of videos, everybody needs to sub to everybody. I went to every tarantula reptile enthusiast and subbed to them. She's the first one that I've unsubbed to. I'm subscribed to over 100,000 people. That's a lot of subscriptions, just because I want to show my support. I'm not supporting somebody who does not support the dreams of kids. And with that being said, that's all I got to say about that. Because I know. So I know. Peace and love, people. Edward Tyndall. All by myself, Edward Tyndall. Out.